Welcome to Sports Vibes TV. I'm your host Keith, and I'm coming at you with some more Knicks news. Now, it's being reported that the New York Knicks are bringing back Alec Burks and Nerlens Noel. Now, Nerlens Noel is going to be returning on a 3-year, $32 million deal, and I'm going to be keeping my eye on the center position for the New York Knicks, because 3 years, $32 million, I think that's pretty hefty for a backup center. But Nerlens Noel last season showed that he's capable of not only coming off the bench and being a contributor, but also stepping into the starting spot and being serviceable in that role as well. And we know Tom Thibodeau, from what we've seen with his centers, he's not really looking for the most offensively gifted center. He's looking for a center that can stay in the paint and give you rim protection for the entirety of the game. And that's something we're going to see once again when we have Mitch and Noel as our center tandem. But I'm still going to be keeping my eye out on the center position, because that's a pretty hefty contract, if you ask me, for a backup center. Now, when it comes to Burks will be returning on a 3-year, $30 million deal. And I think Burks is a solid contributor off the bench. I think if he's out there and he's asked to do too much, that's when things start to get a little bit shaky. But I think Alec Burks, he was able to average 12.7 points, 4.6 rebounds, 2.2 assists per game, and he shot 42% and 41.5% from the three. So the fact that he's a player that can go out there and knock down the three at 40%, which is a key statistic that I'm looking for with players that are going to help this team out. I think Burks is a player that can knock down the three. We saw this last season, and also be a secondary or tertiary playmaker. It's when he's relied upon too heavily that things start to get a little crazy. And I don't expect him to be in a starting role, even though right now we have a hole at small forward, because there are reports still flying around that we're going to be giving Evan Fournier, $17 to $18 million over, I think, 3 years. So until that's confirmed, I won't act like it's, set in stone. But when they do make that announcement, I'll come and drop another video. Once again, I'm Keith, host of Sports Vibes TV, and I'm out.